This is the continuity of our video. We are trying to add the flares to both the 8-head natural figure and 10-head fasten figure. Now, with where we are starting is from the shoulder sitting, which is at the quarter of the second portion. That is half in between the shoulder and the head. Just draw it back out, then blend it to the shoulder. This way and this way. There is like from 5 cm under the first torso, which is head. Then our bust line will be from line 2. I'm trying to darken it up with the thicker pencil. Initially I used H pencil, but I'm using 2B pencil now. Now I'm just bringing out the shade, but giving a little bit curve. You can see how I curve the line, hip line. Then from hip to the knee at line 6. This is our crotch. Then I bend it towards outside a little bit. Then we are trying to give a knee. You just curve it a little at line 6. A little bit curve out. Then bring it when you get to line 7, you bring it back in to give that place a muscle. There's our lower calf, a muscle. I'm repeating the same thing at the other side. You can see the way I'm curving it. Then at line 6, I curve it at a little to sew our knee and give our lower calf, that is lower knee, muscle. You can see. Then below line here, I will add the feet, a little bit feet, because this where we're supposed to stop is 8-head natural figure. Then the next thing is for us to draw the hand. Remember, our elbow is at line 3, the same line with the waist. Then you come below the bust line, which has line 2, and take it to the waist at line 3. You can see I also give here a little bit curve to show the muscle at our lower hand. Then for the hand, I just bring out the triangle, then put a little bit curve inside just to show the hand. But our video now, we are not really focusing on the hand, because we'll get to a video where we draw each part of the body one by one. We are just trying to bring out the natural figure and fasten figure. We are doing comparison between them, but now we are adding flares to it. The same thing I did at the first part, I'm repeating it here. This is the hand, and this is the natural figure. Then let me darken the head, the tool that I used to represent the head. Then for the 10 head, I'm trying to darken it also. Remember, our neck sitting is in between the shoulder and the head, which is quarter of the second portion, because shoulder is half of the second portion. Then I'm blending it also back to the shoulder this way. Then from line or below line from line 2, which is our bust line, I'm trying to thicken it to the waist and curve it out to the hip. We are just following the initial line we did for the block form, but here we are just adding flares. Remember, our knee line for the 10-head fasten figure is below line 6. We just curve in from the hip to the knee. Then this is the crotch. I'm bringing out the crotch a little. Then I draw it. Then remember at line 6, I will cuff it out a little to give a muscle, just to form my elbow. You see the way I did the both side, just cuff it out. Then from there I draw. When I get to line 7, I will now draw in inward to form that muscle for our lower calf. That is the lower knee. You can see we try to give it a little muscle. Then we stop at line 9. The same thing I'm repeating at the other side. This is our lower calf. That is lower leg. Then the floor will represent one portion at line 10. Now I'm just drawing for the cuff. Just take it out. I make a little mistake. I'm trying to clean it a little because I don't like the cuff, the shape I'm getting. I deliberately leave it so that you know that nobody is perfect. You can always make mistakes. That is why you have your ruler around and your eraser around to clean. And this is my front shoulder. I'm trying to draw the hand. From the elbow to the wrist, you can see I cuff it out a little and bring it back in. Then from the triangle I already formed for the hand, I just put, after I take it out, I put something like just a little bit curve to bring out the hand. And this is our hand, you can see. Then I will repeat the same thing from shoulder to the elbow, from elbow to the wrist. You can see how we brought out the hand, but we get to in the front, we actually did a drawing on the hand to explain in detail how we can draw the hair, the hand, different parts of the body. But now we are just focusing on the comparison between the 8 natural figure and 10 fashion figure. Now this is my neck collar, then my bust, that is the breast line below line 2, then my belly button at line 3, the same line with the waist, which serves as my half length also. You can see this is the difference between the two. You can see the major difference is just from the knee downward, but every other part is the same. This is our 8 natural figure and 10 fashion figure. Really appreciate you, and if you can stay to the channel, we go deeper into then we do comparison between different posture to see the different way people can stand. We really appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.